Hey, man, I ain't saying he right for popping the bitch, but I would have popped the bitch too, because what do you mean you're going to hit me with a car and I'm supposed to just sit there and take it? After all the fucking different angles that came out, they finally released his body cam footage and that nigga got hit with a car, so he popped the bitch. Like I said, I would have popped the bitch too. Everybody talk about some, oh, she was a mother. Well, the bitch obviously ain't give a damn enough about her kids to be at home taking care of them. Your ass is blocking these federal agents. Like, this the thing I don't understand. You playing with niggas who got the right to blow your ass off, then you give them a reason to blow your ass off. The nigga finna get off on this easy. Nigga, this self-defense. Bro, if they tell you to get out the car, turn around and bounce that ass, bitch, you better do it. If these folks gave you a lawful command and you disobey it, nigga, it's raps. You going to jail. They said, get out the car. The bitch ain't get out. She bagged back, turned the car, hit the nigga. He shot the bitch 3 times. Then she swerved off. The bitch swerved while she was getting shot. But nah, gang. You play stupid games, you get stupid rewards. What y'all niggas be telling us? Oh, he should have just complied. Why didn't he just comply? And you niggas over here trying to get some sympathy for some bullshit. Talking about some, what if there was your mama? Nigga, my mama ain't stupid. The fuck? Y'all were just trolling Charlie Kirk for getting shot. Now y'all niggas want sympathy for the bitch getting shot. And the thing that's crazy, you dumbass niggas was protesting about some shit you don't even have that was benefiting y'all. Y'all don't even know what the fuck y'all protesting for. Them niggas was in Minnesota investigating fraud. These niggas got daycares with no kids in that motherfucker. The daycares ain't even running and they getting funded millions of dollars. Your taxpayers going to they fraud and you protesting. You niggas stupid. She got what she deserved. Did she have to die? No. But at the same time, was what she did illegal? Yes. Should a dumbass been there? No. I ain't saying the nigga right, but I would have popped the hoe too.
Nah, this clip didn't go viral because it's polite. It went viral because it feels real, right? It sounds real. No think tank language, no activist filter, just instinct. And apologies to my seasoned kings and queens who are asking me, why didn't you just bleep it out? And notice who it's coming from, though, right? Because this isn't the group the left counts on to carry their narrative, right? Not us. That's the first crack. And moments like this are exactly why I don't assume systems protect regular people. I make sure I'm covered.
All right, I'm going to let me finish in a minute, but real quick. Aren't you tired of getting these spam calls and text messages? Do you even know why you're getting them? Sit tight. I'll explain. You see, what's happening is these big tech companies, they're not doing a good job of keeping our data safe. They're not even trying, like literally. Recently, Bank of America had a breach where a vendor mishandled documents exposing customer data like social security numbers. And the reason why you ain't hear about this is because they feel like they don't need to inform you. They going to inform you months later when they feel like it. We all know in that data, it includes full names, addresses, email addresses, credit card info, which basically makes them you. And I don't want nobody being me. I like me. This is why I have to bring today's sponsor to your attention. Aura.com. You see, Aura alerts me anytime my data is breached, giving me fast fraud alerts and removes my info from data broker websites to cut down on that spam. Aura also allows transaction monitoring, VPN, antivirus protection, you got parental controls, identity theft insurance, and it's all in one affordable app. So listen, if my info was ever compromised to any effect, I wouldn't even worry because I know I got Aura in the background keeping me safe all day. This is why I would feel guilty if I just sit here and allow you and your family to go unprotected, man. No. So in order to ensure that protection, head over to aura.com/kingdomreacts right now. Get your first 2 weeks on your boy. You know what I'm saying? And don't worry, I had a link available for you in the description. See you there.
Now, I want y'all to see what CNN is downplaying right here, right? Just listen to what just happened.
Question.
Same with people on
I'm not a Democrat.
It's simply not.
Do you really think that her intention in that moment was to run that officer over?
I mean, I think her intention was to move the car forward with a law enforcement officer standing in front of it.
Do you think that she meant to try to kill him?
I mean, I don't know, Abby, and I wouldn't have any way of knowing.
Don't you think that is extremely important?
All I know is
but
that
I mean, Scott, don't you think that is extremely important as we try to understand what was going on here. I think if you're gonna
Actually, no, I don't.
But if you're gonna say she was trying to kill him, you're basically saying she intended to kill him. And I asked you just point blank, and you wouldn't say that. So was she trying to kill him or not?
Well, I think if you're behind the wheel of a 4,500-pound automobile and you gun it towards another human,
Well, she didn't gun it. She turned the wheels to the right.
Can we just say this?
I know
Can we just say
I know
this?
you're trying to.
How many people have done this?
She hit the guy in the leg.
This is not normal behavior of a woman. How many people gun a car at a law enforcement officer?
Hold on. Do you think that it is possible that she was trying to escape the interaction?
Escape what? Escape what?
Yes.
Escape what?
Escape
the
two
interaction.
armed men coming to her car.
I'm speaking English. Do you think it's possible that she was trying to escape the interaction?
Escape what interaction?
The interaction with
What
the
do you mean
officer
escape?
who was...
Was she in danger?
Well, two
she's
armed men
surrounded
were
by
approaching her
people.
car,
It's
telling her
very
to get
simple.
out the car.
I'm confused. What part of escape is
Well,
not
you
understandable?
escape like as though she were being pursued.
Well,
she was
very
surrounded by
she
driven her
was-
car
she
into a
was
law
being-
enforcement zone.
hold on, she was
asked to get out.
She was being
and
surrounded
then she gunned it with a guy
by,
standing in front.
She was being surrounded by law enforcement officers.
Yes.
Do you think it is possible that she was trying to flee?
Flee? Yes. And I heard her and I
So-
heard her
so given
wife
that-
say, "Drive,
so-
baby, drive."
Right. So
and then she hit the accelerator.
All right, great. So
and she
look,
was looking
listen,
dead ahead.
Now I feel like we're all in agreement that it is possible that she was not trying to kill the officer, that she was trying to flee, which may be wrong, but the intent does matter here.
It doesn't.
Because you are making it sound
It
like
does not matter.
that she showed up there with the intent to kill
No,
that officer.
I have never said that.
There's no
I have never said that,
evidence
Abby.
of that.
Here's what I believe. She showed up there with the intent to impede active federal law enforcement activities. She put herself in a position with a car in which she made a bad decision that caused the officer to believe his life was in imminent danger. That is not in dispute. Whether she intended to do that or not when she woke up in the morning is irrelevant. What did she do?
Listen,
Drive her car
it
into
does,
the guy.
I think it
Nobody denied the officer was there. Nobody denied the car moved. The argument is intent. That's the trick. When facts get uncomfortable, the language softens. Moving a car forward sounds gentler than driving at an officer. And when people hear that padding, you know what they start doing? They start questioning everything else.
Only irritated with her because I wish people would stop trying to be vigilante. If the other side want to talk about America having white privilege, it's these motherfuckers with white privilege. White liberals are a cancer to fucking America. Black women only follow along because they've been told that they're a victim all their fucking life, so they don't got no brain on that side. They just go along with what the white woman say. You're a victim. They did this to you. They owe you this. When the whole time they want to use black people to steal. Let's talk about it. Civil rights is a way for the demon rats to fucking steal. And her wife should be charged with murder. Yes, I said it. You don't tell your wife to drive off in a situation that's highly intense like that. Where was the logical person in this situation? Calm down, baby. Let's just chill out. Her wife was sitting out there recording, talking shit to the cops, telling them that they need to go buy them some lunch. And when they come back, they still gonna have the same motherfucking lights to play. And then as soon as the ICE officer said, get the fuck out the car, that's when the bitch tried her best to get in the car and all in the while telling her wife to drive off. Now I see why you were scared. Because you started some shit, you provoked those officers until they got to a point to do something about y'all bullshit, and now y'all want to flee. Talking about you scared. Scared of what? Those are liberal tears. That's what you call when a white liberal woman, called the police on you and start crying so they can do that empathy shit on the police officers because they gonna take their side every single time. That's what the fuck y'all did. They can't fuck with black people no more, so they doing it to each other. The Karens doing it to each other now. Where's the racism? If she was black, y'all would have been screaming racism. Just be thinking how much the white liberals would be pushing racism if she was a black woman. They would eat this shit up. And they would use everything that they could to gain votes off of this situation. So while black people on the demon rat side talking about white Americans are getting everything, it's these white liberal bitches. They're the white Americans you're mad at. the people that's your enemy is the ones on y'all team. Liberal white women. They still mad they had to let their slaves go. Oops. They just modernized it to hold on to their slaves by making their slaves victims to a system they created.
This right here is what can be managed, because this isn't just like right-wing conservative speech. It's a pattern being noticed. Same actions, different reactions. When compliance is demanded from some, but excuses are written for others, people, they see through that. It's not ideology either. That's lived experience. Now, watch how leadership responds to when skepticism spreads.
Just to give you another example of how reckless some of these actions are, maybe 12 blocks from here, 10 blocks from here, over on 3rd Avenue, there was an ICE action that took place. An individual from a car that was in the middle of a pretty significant street was detained. They left the car in the middle of the street. The car wasn't even in park, and so you've got this vehicle that is just rolling down the street with nobody in it. And it wasn't a Waymo. This was a car that was rolling down the street that could have hit anybody, including my own family members that live not too far from there. And so this is not about safety, clearly. If this was about safety, you wouldn't do stupid things like that. Somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody has gotten killed. And so that's not the route as to how you do any of these exercises. Just to give you another example of how reckless some of these actions are.
Wow. Here's the pivot. The focus moves away from the confrontation and onto everything around it. Procedure, chaos, peripheral mistakes. Because if you can't change the moment, what do Democrats do? They dilute it a little bit, but dilution doesn't erase what people actually saw.
There's about to be a lot of pissed off people when I say this, and hear me good. There's no way I could ever be an ICE agent because I'm sparing nobody. And I hate to say that because I am not a person that, condones violence. But this is what I'm not gonna do. I would never kiss my husband, kiss my wife, kiss my kids goodbye, go out and, do my job because I'm trying to be a productive member of society. And I'm met with bricks being thrown at me, people spitting on me, people trying to run me over with their car. And when I defend myself, then it's, look at the brutality. Look at these animals. Ain't no way I'm sparing anybody. Absolutely the hell not. It's mind-boggling that you have people that legit are saying, kill ICE agents, dox ICE agents, and they're not supposed to do anything back. That's why I'm not in law enforcement, because I promise you I would spare nobody. Absolutely the hell not. No, absolutely not.
Now, you will never see this type of story lead in mainstream media ever, because it complicates the victim story. Harassment, stalking, cars used as weapons, and restraint over and over again. That doesn't fit the protest sign. So let's look at what restraint actually looks like.
Hey, this is gonna be your one and final warning. You continue to do what you're doing, you will be arrested. One and final warning. Continue to do it, you will be arrested. Hi guys. I think you made this decision. Y'all the only press here?
Oh yeah, that's ours. Yeah.
Okay. Don't answer your phone.
With Reuters? AP Reuters? Please send the footage. Do you work with Tim Evans? I know. Reuters? Please. Please send the footage to Mirak MM.
ICE agent issues a final warning to a protester. Clear, direct, measured. That's the escalation, but somehow that gets labeled aggression. Words apparently in 2026 don't mean what they used to. They mean whatever protects the storyline. I want to read the caption of this. Breaking. TDS has affected the entire left in Minneapolis. Tonight is about to get heated. Wait for the looters to come out as soon as the sun goes down. Pray for the brave men and women of ICE / DHS. Mass protests near the ICE facility that y'all seeing right here. I'm going to zoom in. Here's where emotion turns into momentum. This isn't about one incident anymore. Once crowds decide the conclusion, facts become optional. That's how chaos gets justified. It says this is from St. Cloud, Minnesota. Minneapolis, I believe. My fault. My fault, y'all. I meant to say, it was Minnesota. I had it right the first time. But, you know, Minnesota, Minneapolis, all this stuff being thrown around. My fault. I almost forgot the state. But this is the end result. No slogan, no speeches, just numbers, pressure, and officers holding the line. And me dropping my keyboard in the middle of that last read. That's what that loud bang was, if y'all heard it. But most people wouldn't last a day doing this job. This is why black voters are becoming more skeptical. They've watched the narrative shift in real time. You know, we know when language softens, when standards quietly change, when accountability depends on who you are. And, you know, once my people notice that, we don't need the instructions, right? We just start believing all the BS. That's the part that these Democrats, you know, on the left can't spin. Now, because we stop believing, if you made it to the end of this video, that's exactly what I want you to write. We stop believing. We're going to confuse some people in the comment section. That's fine. But it's for me. Y'all be safe. Go check on a friend today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Peace.